My name is Mike Hilliard. I started welding at 18, ended up going to college for 2 years, got an associate degree in welding at Triangle Tech. I work at the railroad shop. I've done a lot of different stuff. Worked on pipeline. I came to Millen because I wanted to be home every night with my kids. I didn't want to travel no more, and that's the nice thing I like about here is, you know, the hours, the money's good. I like to weld. It's a challenging thing, and to any young fellow out there, it's kind of I don't want to say your own boss, but under the hood, you're kind of your own boss. Part of our day, every day we come in, safety is absolutely key here. I am actually on the safety board and the chairman of the safety board. So the first thing we do, we come in every day. We have a crane check-off sheet up here, and what it does is we go through everything just to make sure the chains are good on the cranes and stuff like that. So that's when I come in right off the bat, 5:30 in the morning, we check the cranes. Well, we have to punch in too, of course. We come in and do all that, make sure everything's safe. Then what we do after that is usually just get started on our day. Once we get rolling into our day, we have a 9:30 break. And what we do is at 9:30, we have to go up with our foremen. We have a 15-minute meeting about safety, production, what we need for the day or the week. Have forklifts. I'm forklift certified here, so we have to do a check off on the forklift for safety also. But safety is one of our main keys, I guess, for first thing in the morning, just making sure everything's good to go and everything's ready to go. We lift some pretty heavy parts. You can see like that part there. I don't know what the exact weight is with it. We pick it up with a crane. If they get swinging on a crane and somebody would get hit with it, or the forklift, another one, if you're riding the forklift around and you would hit somebody, they're going to get really, really hurt real quick. So you just got to be really careful. Like I said, there's a lot of heavy stuff moving around. In this kind of shop, it's pretty normal. But yeah, safety's key to everything here. Other than that, that's just kind of how we start our day. And then, like I said, we pretty much just go to work, do what we need to get done for the day. For safety purposes, this is our actual weld hoods that we wear. Of course, it protects your eyes from the weld and the splatter and all that stuff. So that one's pretty key. We also have grinding shields for whenever we're grinding. We have to wear safety glasses also. Hearing protection. We have to wear steel-toed boots. The welders have to wear blue jeans. They prefer no holes in them. These are cut-proof gloves, actually. You can take a razor across them and they won't cut them. We use these a lot for the assembly part, just because they're easier to work in. And then right behind you here, these are actual welding gloves. They're leather, they're insulated, they're made to protect you from your hands getting burnt. They're pretty stout little gloves. So we have a lot of little safety precautions we have to do to even get started into a project. It does get pretty loud. You hear some banging and clanging. The earplugs are a necessity. I know I've worn them all my welding career, and I can still hear good. So I believe in the earplugs pretty good. 5S to us is just making sure everything's where it's supposed to be, where you need it to be, instead of hunting parts down. We shadow board our board, and the reason we do that, like this is my tri-square. If I come in the morning and I see that black on the board, I know my tri-square is missing. So that tells me one of my tools are missing. And the reason we do this is because it takes time and money for me to go hunt down tools from other people. And so every bay throughout our facility should have the tools that he needs on his board to do his daily job, I guess. So it's basically I call it sustaining, but yeah, so everything you have, it gets shadowed out. That way if it's missing, right away it's missing. So every job we get gets a work order. and every work order has a number on it. So we'll punch in, and you hit the work order. We can scan. We have scan codes too, which make it really nice. And like this part right here, I'm on fab and assemble, which we're just fabbing it right now. And then whenever we go to the welding, when I'm ready to weld it, I'll have to claim one out for assembly, and then we'll scan into the welding part. So for the welding end of it. And the reason they do that is it gives them a time frame of how long it takes us to build it and weld it and all that stuff, just for I'm assuming cost purposes, you know. So that's kind of what that system does there.